Hello, everyone, the Pokemon Fan 1993 here, back with more Pokemon TCG Online Trainer Challenge, I guess you could call it testing. So, today we are back in the Gold Cup. We're going to do the DayBreak deck. Now, this deck is not very powerful, and it shows, but our opponent today is number 7 via the number generator. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Kendall. So, this deck is not very powerful from what I remember. So I think you have to have a lot of luck involved in this deck. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to use it right. So she has a bit of advantage, I think. I think this deck has a couple Doduos in it. Okay, what do we get? EV, Grimer, a couple trainer cards, and some basic energy cards. So we're going to start with EV because it has the ability Call for Family, which allows us to draw... Let's add basic Pokemon, yeah, to our deck. And I have to shuffle my deck afterwards. And to our hand and shuffle my deck afterwards. Alright. Who's he going to start with? Dark type? Yep, Scraggy. Okay. So we're going to put Rattata on our bench. What's this? You draw 2 cards, then your opponent discards a card from his/her hand. Interesting. What's this one? Stadium. Each Pokemon in play has no resistance. Huh. I'll play that then, I guess. We're going to put a Grass Energy on Eevee. Use Call for Family. Oh, I can't because it's my first turn. I forgot about that. Alright, we'll just end our turn then. One energy on him. Puts an Experience Share on Pikachu. Acrobike, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put one of them in your hand. Discard the other card. Puts a Pokemon on the bench and ends his turn. Look at the top 8 cards of your deck. Choose as many energy cards you like. Show them to your opponent. Put them in your hand. Shuffle the deck. Okay. Let's play that real quick. Because one energy is not going to make me last. Not going to last very long. I was only going to get 1 energy card out of that. I should have waited. Oh well. Come on. Damn game. Alright. So now we're going to put that. We're going to put a energy on Rattata. We're going to use a Grass Energy. We're going to go for Call for Family. This allows us to put a basic Pokemon on our bench. What do we got here? Oddish, Rattata, Togepi, Doduo. I think Togepi has... What does it have? Can I look at it? Add the ask your opponent if you'd like to draw 2 cards. If not, draw it. You can't draw 2 cards. Deal 20 damage to your opponent. Something like that. I can't really read it that well. That'll be helpful. It'll help thin out my deck. All right. So let's see what his move is. Tail Wrap 20 plus. I couldn't read it in time. Tails. Nothing. Okay. Let me read that now that I actually have a chance to. Flip 2 coins that does 20 damage for each heads. Okay, so we can do a potential to 0 to 40 damage to Eevee. Eevee has how much HP? 50. Alright. We're going to put a Psychic Energy on Togepi. Come on. The lag in this game is starting to tick me off a little bit. Alright, let's do this one because I need to draw more cards. Draw 2 cards from my deck. Nice, I got an Espeon. And force him to discard a card. What we got here? Move the 4 damage from any of your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. That seems powerful. Let's do that. Evolve. Fortunately, I can't do anything with it this turn. But I should have waited to put that energy on until after I drew the 2 cards. Otherwise, that would... Okay, so we got 1 head, so he did 20 damage. Alright. My turn. So we're going to put a Grass Energy on Espeon that allows her to use the other move. However, considering Solar Suggestion, we should do that first. Oh, shit, she has double Grass Energy. She can't do anything. Suck an egg. So I need a Psychic Energy in order to do anything with an Espeon. Dang it, I should have looked at the energies. This might turn out bad. If I can draw second energy soon, maybe not, but Espeon only has 90 HP. Did another 20 damage just then. There it is. Whew. Sweating there for a bit. Now I'm going to take the damage counters and add them to Scraggy. Alright, I'm taking all 40 damage off me and add it right back to you. I guess I gotta do it manually. 20. I wonder if I should, no, I should focus on this one. He hasn't evolved any of those Pokemon yet. Yes. And then the last one on Scraggy. This Espeon's quite powerful. I mean, just for the Solar Suggestion. I mean, if you're knocking out one shot, nothing. Okay, so he evolved it into Corner. What does that do? He evolved it. Pokemon can't retreat. Okay, so he did 30 damage. Alright. Nothing I shouldn't be able to have trouble dealing with. Put Doduo up here. Put a Grass Energy on Doduo. I have this herb here. I think that flip a coin if heads, choose one Pokemon and one remove all special conditions and 6 damage counters from the Pokemon. If they're less than 6, obviously. All right. So we're going for Soul Suggestion again. What's that other move that he has? So I'm going to choose you. Put you. Come on. Psybeam. Just keep doing this over and over again. Just Espeon, put it back on Scrafty. Alright. Now we look at this other move he has. Jet Headbutt 80. That could be bad. Yikes. I think I'm fine though. I got drew another Espeon, that's not gonna help me. But I can use Solar Suggestion to put 3 damage counters on Scrafty and then 1 on another Pokemon. I kind of wish you could do it all at once instead of doing it individually. Alright, I'm looking at the possibilities of what I could put the last damage counter on. The last damage counter probably should go on the Skunky up here. That is an OP power, I will say. I have 40 HP left. Or 50 HP left, my bad. And I drew the Pokeball from my prize deck. I am using a slightly new method to record this. It's still slow, and I'm guessing that's because Pokemon Trade Card Game Online can't handle it. Flip a coin if heads should take for Pokemon. Okay. So if I get a heads, I'm allowed to choose a Pokemon from my deck and add it to my hand. Of course I get tails. Alright. Scratch that. Nothing I can do except use... Yeah, let's do Solar Suggestion. One. 2. 3. 4. So I tried all damage counters just from Espeon to Scrafty. He has to face the sky thing that makes us extend our benches, but it also gets rid of mine. I actually drew Muck, so we're going to evolve Grimer into Muck. Unfortunately, I had no energy I could put on him, but... Alright, he didn't do anything good that turn, so I'm going to go for Psybeam. Oh, he can't do anything because he doesn't have another energy. That does 30, he gets 10, receives 10 damage, and I got a head, so he's confused. So now he gets to flip coin. He got heads, so he's allowed to use Tail Wrap. But he got 2 tails, so nothing happens anyway. So with confusion, if you don't get heads when it's your turn, you take 3 damage counters, essentially. Well, I got Togetic. Let's evolve Togepi, the Togetic. And then I have Togekiss here, I can evolve it to next turn. So I have no damage counters to move, so I'm going to go for Psybeam again. That should be enough to knock it out. Yep. Heads, that would have confused it, but it's already out, so... Seamless deck is nice if you can draw the exact cards you need, but I think if you could brick this deck very easily. Bricking means that you don't draw the cards you need, and therefore you lose because of bad drawing luck. A lot of these cards have a lot of synergy that allows you to work, no matter what you have. But a lot of these structured decks are kind of, okay, so let's reflect, I think. Draw 1 card, okay. I drew Raticate. We're going to evolve Rattata to Raticate. Then we're gonna draw Toga Tick and the Toga Kiss. I need some energies now. And we're gonna go for Side Beam. I have no damage counter, so doing Soul Suggestion will do nothing. Resistance 10 damage. Confused. Alright. This is another thing that proves that okay, so he got confused, so he hits himself for 30. This proves that you don't need nothing but power in order to win a match. I'm doing it basically with just light moves. Side Beam. Does he only have 60 HP? Yeah, alright. So that's the end of him. He wouldn't get confused, but it doesn't matter because he's knocked out again. Alright. Eevee. Okay. Well, I can throw an Eevee on the bench and evolve Eevee into Espeon. Circle Circuit. 40. We're going to put Oddish and Eevee on the bench. What's the other move it has? Thunderbolt 100. Why didn't he? Oh, he doesn't have another electric energy. I got to go with the Solar Suggestion. Run off the damage all off Espeon and put it onto Raichu. Hopefully he doesn't get the energy he needs for Thunderbolt. I am selecting a Pokemon that has damage counters on it. The game's just slow. Once. Twice. 3 times. 4 times. Then my turn ends. Alright. Perception Ward, discard your hand, draw 7 cards. Okay, she's probably gonna get an energy off that one. Maybe looking at psychic energy though. He evolves a Pokemon from Skunky to Skuntank. Evolves another Pokemon from Scraggy to Scrafty. Acro Bike, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put 1 in your hand, and discard the other card. Circle Circuit, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, 20 times the amount of bench Pokemon, okay. What's Togekiss' moves? Roll damage cover. Shuffle Togekiss, air attack. That attack does nothing. Ooh, let's have a look at Muck then. Maybe he has something better. So let's switch to defending Pokemon. Your opponent's Pokemon. The defending Pokemon is now confused him. Ooh, we definitely got to put energy on Muck. Alright, so now I'm going to play Revival Herb here, using an Espeon. I got Tail, so nothing happens. Dang it. So let's evolve my Eevee into Espeon. Evolve Oddish into Gloom. And then I'm going to risk going for Side Beam here because that Raichu needs to be confused. Otherwise, he's going to knock me out next turn. And I got the confusion. Okay. Now this all comes down to chance. 50-50 chance whether he's going to knock out Espeon or not. Or she's going to knock out Espeon or not. He gets heads. Circle Circuit knocks out Espeon. Alright. Well, it's bound to happen eventually. I mean, you can win them all. So we're going to throw Muck out. I draw Togepi. I'm going to evolve Gloom into Blossom. Blossom, however you pronounce it. We're going to go to Sludge Drag. This allows me to throw a Pokemon, switch to Pokemon with one of theirs. I'm going to switch to a... Is that Skunky? Looks like it. Yeah. The Pokemon will now be confused and poisoned. And then I need 2 more energy to use the other attack. Okay, evolved Skunky into Skuntank. Through Robo Substitute, that allows to throw him a 30 energy Pokemon. Discard the card whenever you want to. Discard your hand, draw 7 cards. One card, draw 7 more. Okay. Alright, what's his move? He can't use any moves because he needs 2 energy. Another Robo Substitute. Acro Bike. Top 2 cards to looks. Discards 1, takes the other. Discards that for whatever reason. Throws a Pikachu on the bench, and it's my turn. Blossom has ability. Once during your turn, you may remove 1 damage card for each of your Pokemon. The power can't be used if Blossom affected by any special condition. Okay, doing that's not going to help me now. So we're going to put Togepi on the bench. We're going to leave the 2 spots open. Then we're going to go for Sludge Drag. And we're going to bring out one of his Pikachu and confuse it and poison it. Unfortunately, that's all Muck can do at the moment. The good news is the Pokemon are still taking damage over time. Okay. Throws an electric energy on thing. Search your deck for Pokemon, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck afterward. Okay, so he chooses Pikachu. For some kind of reason. At this rate, she's going to run out of cards to play. She only got 9 cards left in her deck. Confused. 30 damage. Nice. Okay, what's this? Supporter Sage Train. Look at the 5 cards. Choose any 2 cards there. Put them in. Ooh. Gotta play that. Looking for some energies. Muck. And a bunch of energies. So we're going to grab 1 Grass Energy. And 1 Psychic Energy. Just what I need. The other cards will be discarded, but I don't care. I need the energies. Alright, I'm going to put a Grass Energy on Muck. And then use Sludge Drag again. I'm going to switch him out with Raichu. Hopefully get that Raichu out of the equation. Takes 10 damage, and let's see what happens here. If it gets confused and hurts itself, it's over. However, if he managed to get a Thunderbolt off, if it goes for Circuit, right? That's going to hurt. Yeah, that's, woo. That's a lot of damage. But he's going to end his turn, and Raichu's going to be knocked out. So it's not all bad. What's Raichu's abilities here? Okay, that's not too bad. Let's do this. So we're going to throw Eradicate out. Raichu's going to die from the poison, right? Yep. I don't know if speeding this up on YouTube will actually make it look more genuine. Maybe my speed to like 1.25, the normal rate. Okay, so it's my turn. I'm going to put... What does Blossom moves look like? 30 damage has never had, but Blossom is now asleep. Let's put the Psychic Energy on Espeon. Eradicate on the bench. Let's see, what do we got here for moves? Does 10 damage times the number of damage counter on the Pokemon. So we're going to go for Not Up, because it does 30. It also lets it discards a special energy, but doesn't have one. So that means now what the other one does is I can do 40 damage now because he has 4 damage counts on him. Push down. Oh, he's forced me to switch my Pokemon, huh? Gotta switch to Doduo then. Okay, so we're going to put Grimer on the bench. Evolve right out to Eradicate. And then we're going to use Hustle Step. This allows me to heal 10 damage from all my Pokemon. So that means Raichu gets a little... Or Eradicate gets a little HP back. And we're going to go for Peck. Duo's most likely going to die, but at least I can deal some damage in the meantime. My goal is to get Eradicate back on the field. Okay. Search deck for Pokemon reveal, put in your hand. Down to 5 cards. And in like a lot of games, if you run out of cards and you go to draw, the opponent automatically wins because you have no more cards to draw. The AI in this game doesn't seem to worry too much about that for some reason. Okay, so that's the end of that. He has 50 damage counters, which means if I use this, if I use Razor Sharp and Sicers, that means that his Skunkent's going to be knocked out. First things first, I'm going to use Hustle Step to heal everyone up, or heal Eradicate by 1. Alright, nice. I can't do anything else, so we're going to go for Razor Sharp and Scissors. That's 50 damage. Skuntank is out of there. His Raichu could be a problem if he sends it back out, though. He sends to Dene instead. That's somewhat interesting. Oh, it's because he doesn't have enough with Raichu. So deck for 2 basic energy cards, put them in your hand and shuffle your deck. So she does, and she's down to 2 cards. I'm not sure what's gonna happen first. Am I gonna win, or is that gonna take place first? Here's that Sage card again. So I'm gonna put another Psychic Energy on Espeon for Psybeam. We're gonna use this to grab 2 cards from our deck and discard the Look at 5 cards, discard 2 cards, grab 2 cards from our deck and put it in our hand, then discard the other 3. Okay, so we got Scyther, 2 Scythers, 2 Life Herbs, a Pokeball. I'm gonna grab the herb and the energy. I think we're gonna need the Pokeball for anything. Okay, so we're gonna use Blossom's Hustle Step, heal the rest of damage from Eradicate. And then I'm going to use Gnaw Up for 30. Search deck for Pokemon real, put in your hand. She didn't have any Pokemon to play. So it looks like she's going to run out of cards before I even have a chance to do anything. Can't use Hustle Step because, well, I could, it just wouldn't do anything. So we're going to put a Grass Energy on Blossom. My bad, didn't mean to smack my mic. Go for Gnaw Up. Now the question here, should I just kill it? You know what, I'm feeling a little dickish today, so I'm gonna hit done. Yes, I do. You can't draw anything, so I win. Nice. Alright. So I've had that happen a couple of times with AI computers. I've even had it once, I think, twice with something. So you're going to see I don't get a lot of Pokecoins from this, but I doubt... My damage dealt with 228, my MVP was Eradicate, and the heads flipped was 4. So that's going to be it for this video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then,